Why does Scripture say for the first year of marriage, the husband has to stay home to cheer the wife? Yeah, I'm just reading. Does this mean that she is depressed because she is scared and afraid the husband is going to cheat on her, abuse her, or divorce her in order to be with a lot of other women? This sounds like a Tyler Perry movie.
Bro, where my soundbites at, man? He won't tell. He know I hate them things, but that was a moment right there, bro.
Or is the husband going to be cheering like, "Yay, you can do this. Be a good wife."
Yeah, that's what it said. That's what it say. Yeah,
verbatim.
Yeah.
Can't make this up. Can't make it up. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 6.
We'll start at verse 6. Yeah, start at verse 6.
Verse 6. And what man is he that hath planted a vineyard and hath not eaten of it? Let him also go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle.
Right, lest he die in the battle. So the Lord didn't want us to be diminished. The Lord didn't want us to have things and not eat. Remember what Jeremiah 29:5 said? Let's get that real fast. Jeremiah 29:5.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 5. Build ye houses and dwell in them, and plant gardens and eat the fruit of them.
Right. So Jeremiah is reiterating that same thing. We were in captivity to the Babylonians at this time. So even under times of great distress, the Lord wants us to have what he gave us. King Solomon says something in his wisdom along the same lines. Right? Go to Ecclesiastes.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 6, verse 1.
He talking about the same thing right here. Watch this.
There is an evil which I have seen under the sun.
There's a what?
An evil.
So keep in mind, this is not okay. This is an evil, right? Watch this.
And it is common among men. A man to whom God hath given riches, wealth, and honor.
So God hath given this man land, an inheritance, a portion. Read.
So that he wanteth nothing for his soul of all that he desireth.
Read.
Yet God giveth him not power to eat thereof.
Yet God giveth him not power to eat thereof. So we see the law in Deuteronomy state what? Don't go to war yet. Eat the vineyard. This is back in that time. Don't go to war. Eat your grapes. Eat your fruit that you planted. Right? Eat your garden. Eat your greens. We had some bomb collars at Officer Yehoshua house last night, straight out the garden.
Fresh pick.
You know what I'm saying?
Fresh pick.
Hey, all of that was of the Lord, right? Watch this. Read on.
So I can go to war now.
Yeah, you good. You can.
Oh, praise. Oh,
Yeah.
praise.
But you about to battle, bro.
Right. But a stranger eateth it. This is vanity, and it is an evil disease.
So God says it's a vanity and an evil disease. Why is it called? That's interesting that it's called a disease. Everything what you'll understand, what you have to understand about God is everything was according to portion. Everything was according to the number of Israel. So there's things that you see that a man had and the laws that were established is so that he can maintain it. It doesn't just die away. He never had. No, God gave it to who he gave it to. He meant for it for who he meant it for. Right? So it becomes a disease, meaning corrosive, when somebody else gets a hold of it. But it was meant and given by God to this man. All right? That's what happened to our land. That's what happened as to why he said, don't give your daughters to strangers. Because who gets the inheritance? Strangers. And who they going to get inheritance to? Strangers. And before you know it, you ain't got an inheritance left in them. Your people ain't got an inheritance left in them. That's why it's called an evil disease. Go back to Deuteronomy. We'll just finish that point.
Yes, sir. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 7. And what man is there that hath betrothed a wife and hath not taken her? Let him go and return unto his house, lest he die in the battle and another man take her.
Meaning what? His line does not continue. Let's go to Deuteronomy 24.
The Book of Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 5. When a man hath taken a new wife, he shall not go out to war, neither shall he be charged with any business, but he shall be free at home 1 year, and shall cheer up his wife which he hath taken.
So which cheer. So cheer up his wife mean what? Let's get Sirach. Was it 33? Sirach 33, his portion, a man's portion.
So
Matter of fact, let's start with Proverbs 5.
Maybe that meant she really didn't want to get married, so he had to cheer her up.
You better.
Says Sirach 33.
No, let's start at Proverbs 5 first. Let's set it up. We got to set it up.
Book of Proverbs chapter 5, verse 18.
Uh-huh.
Let thy fountain be blessed.
What's your fountain? Why the brother look up and smile? Have babies. Have babies. Right? Have babies. Let your fountain be blessed. Be fruitful and multiply. Read.
And rejoice with the wife of thy youth.
And have fun with the wife of thy youth. You know how in Babylon we trained and taught. You play too much. We taught that. So, and of course, there's a such thing, don't get me wrong, right? But we taught and conditioned to only stress. We ain't got time for this. We come on now. We ain't got, not right now.
Come on now, dog.
Right. That's how we trained and conditioned here in America. But what did God say? Read.
Let thy fountain be blessed.
Let that fountain be blessed. And now, go ahead.
And rejoice with the wife of thy youth.
And rejoice with the wife of thy youth. That mean what? She's supposed to be playing too much, and you supposed to be playing too much. And a whole lot of babies end up coming out of nowhere just from playing too much. Everybody understand what I'm saying? And then he said, hell yeah. And it ain't just talking about bang, 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 bang. It ain't, it's talking about everything. Remember, Isaac sported with Rebekah. Sported. Y'all know what that mean? Girl, tap her on the right shoulder. She looked. I don't know who that was either. They must have ran off. Sport, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the what? Make her laugh. Sisters do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just let go. Keep it together, sisters. Oh man, don't start to snort like. You know what I'm saying? But enjoy each other. Make sure he enjoying you. Make sure, brothers, make sure she enjoying you. You know what I'm saying? Care about that thing. The Lord said it. All right. Now let's get Sirach 33. Was you done there?
No, sir.
Okay.
Verse 19. Let her be as the loving hind.
Hind. That's right. Come on.
And pleasant roe.
Uh-huh.
Let her breast satisfy thee at all times.
At all times. At all times. Come on, brother. Like, bro, listen. Don't be American, brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Teach them,
sisters too. Don't be American. You know what I'm saying? The script, God said you got to drive heaviness off. You know what I'm saying? And he gave you some stuff he gave you tools for such occasion. Y'all understand? Sisters, same thing go for y'all. I got to do equity of marriage, bro. I keep saying it. I got to do it. But we got babies. It's like, you think this is graphic. Y'all better bring some earplugs or something for these babies. But it's God gave us everything we need. Everything we need. Y'all ever wonder why, like, what is it? I'm be a little bit graphic, just a little bit. I'm going to try to speak over the babies' heads, though. You ever wonder, like, how is it that, like, what about your mind or your makeup and everybody that is, let's start with the men, everybody that's your sex, your gender, right? Why do you like big mammary glands? Just a mammary gland. It's just literally a pile of fat next to each other. Why do you like that?
Stop the cap.
What's in you? And then everybody agrees. Think about it. And it's the same thing. Them shoulders wide, that chest stick out. It's a, you know what I'm saying? And the arm got the little notch on, the back, and it's all. Everybody agrees. Think about it like that. God equipped you to do exactly what He's commanding you do in the Bible. So what changed your mind? What gets in the way of that? America.
Boy, you are the goddamn devil.
America. No, we ain't got time. You these bills. Like the car, you got a flat. They go, well, what else we gonna do? You want to feel better or no? Shit, I can't fix the flat right now. What's up? So we got the Lord equipped everybody. Everybody don't cost you a thing. Y'all understand? You know what I'm saying? That's all that's going to fix it. That's all that's going to. All right, I digress. Let's get some. Was that it?
And be thou ravished always.
And be thou what?
Ravished.
Meaning carried away by force. Come on.
Always.
Always.
Always with her love.
With her love. That's an R&B song right there, bro.
Come on now. What
That's
music
R&B right there,
music
bro.
department that, man.
Yo. Listen. Shit, let me calm down. Yeah.
Where was we
Go
going?
to Sirach 33.
I forgot.
Sirach 30. I think that's.
I forgot what we was talking about.
Eyes roll back.
I'm thinking about the hind.
The hind.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 9. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest all the days of the life of thy vanity.
So we just read that, right? In Wisdom of Solomon. I'm sorry, in Proverbs chapter 5, right? Now we're reading it again in Ecclesiastes. This is the wisdom Solomon grew up because his mother told him this, and his mother was speaking to him in Proverbs. Now he done grew up and he exemplified this wisdom. He's mastered this wisdom, and he's saying the same thing. Let's get Sirach chapter 26. Oh yeah, finish that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Which he hath given thee under the sun all the days of thy vanity, for that is thy portion in this life.
That's your portion in this life. So remember, the portion that we was given, remember first we read about the vineyard, right? And the Lord said, don't go to war. Go and enjoy your vineyard. Go enjoy your garden. Enjoy your house, right? Now we're reading about the wife. It's the same thing. And all that is your portion. And it's unlawful for a man not to furnish his portion. Enjoy his portion. Understand? Sirach chapter 20, just to close it off. Sirach chapter 26 and 3. Okay.
Book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 3. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord.
Right. So those that fear the Lord, but especially brothers that your wife is in this truth with you, brothers that got married in this truth, brothers whose wife followed them into this truth. Your wife is your portion. That's your portion. Sisters, same thing. Your husband is your portion. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Like my man said, if you riding with me, ride till we crash out. Y'all understand? That's how we got to be. That's what we're reading about right here. Enjoy it. You're taught, and we're conditioned to hate each other. That's a social construct. It wasn't from the beginning. Social construct meaning it was something that was intentionally created for your socialism or for your socialization, right? So that's what's between this side of the room and that side of the room. It was created by your enemy. From the beginning, it was not so. All right? That's how you know we support God really want us to enjoy each other, because everything else costs. It don't cost money to enjoy your wife, wife enjoy your husband. That don't cost no money. Whether you talking about the in the bedroom or whatever, that don't cost money. So what's between us? Think about that. You will literally generate something. Everything all right. No, but I remember I ain't letting that go away. Like, why? It's already gone away. You talking about 2 months ago. What do you, it's gone. You bringing it back. You know, those are things that is socially constructed for us. You read the Willie Lynch letters. Tells you all about it. Y'all did that for the Righteous Readers yet? The Willie Lynch letters? Do that. Do the Willie Lynch letters. Women, sisters especially we'll read that in a day. But y'all, sisters really need to understand what was devised and how you were used. And it was no different when Satan in the garden. It was the same thing. That's how you know this man is Satan's baby. That's how he did the same damn thing. The same thing. Wow. But y'all got to read that, and y'all really got to understand and digest that book. And where this man is telling you plainly what his understanding is and what his intentions were and how sure of it he was. He said what you be doing from thousands of years into or post what he's done to you. All right. So we got one more. Yeah.
So the fruit of what Cap was bringing out about enjoying your wife, the fruit that would happen in that 1 year is going to be a baby. That's the fruit of enjoying your wife during that year. So that's why he wouldn't go out to war or wouldn't be charged with business, because if he went out he just got married last week, he go out to war this week, but she's not pregnant yet. If he dies in battle, what has to happen to her now? She got to be given to his next of kin because he didn't have a lineage, right? So that's why the law was that he would spend some time with her, cheering her up, enjoying her, and then the fruit of that would be a child. And then if he does, what was it? I ain't even hear. Bang, 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 bang. So a year of that, a year of the bang, bang, right? A baby would come, and then if he does pass away in battle later on, she wouldn't have to go be another man's husband because he didn't have a son. So when you get over to Deuteronomy chapter 25, you start to read about that. I want to get that one real fast. Deuteronomy 25 and 5. So Deuteronomy 20, 24, 25, you kind of see that same trend about a brother dying, not having a child. Somebody can read that for me, real?
Deuteronomy 25 and 5?
Yes, sir.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 25 and verse 5.
Read.
If brethren dwell together, and one of them die,
one of the brothers dies,
and have no child.
No child. So that year he didn't cheer his wife up. He didn't have a baby. Read on.
The wife of the dead shall not marry without unto a stranger.
So she can't just go marry whoever she want to marry. Read.
Her husband's brother shall
husband's brother, which is his next closest of kin. If he didn't have a brother, then it would be the next closest of kin. We learn about that when we read the book of Ruth. Read on.
Shall go in unto her.
So he would marry her.
And take her to him to wife.
Read.
And perform the duty of an husband's brother unto her.
And that duty of the husband's brother is to raise up seed for that man that passed away. So God put that law in place in Deuteronomy 24 to make sure that a man will have a child before he goes back to battle.
Did you read verse 7? Just read verse 6.
Verse 6. And it shall be that the firstborn which she beareth shall succeed in the name of his brother which is dead, that his name be not put out of Israel.
Right, so that was the point. That's why I wanted to get that. Like Officer Yehoshua was saying, it says, and it shall be that the firstborn which she beareth shall succeed in the name of his brother. Even though it was by his brother, the name is, or the point is so that his brother's name don't be blotted out. His brother's line is not erased.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. It's